Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you may be listening to this. This is the Men of Honor Podcast, episode 24, powered by Fezek Athletics. I'm Rock, and I got here with me a couple of my brothers, my brethren. I got Greg, and I got E on audio right now. How y'all doing, fellas?
What's going on?
I'm doing all right. How's everybody else doing?
Everybody good. We doing this Thanksgiving Eve, recording this Thanksgiving Eve. So I know, everybody getting ready for the holidays, Turkey Day, which is my favorite holiday. I love it. I like it.
I'm right along with you.
Favorite stuff. Is everybody cooking, preparing to cook, cooked already, catering? What's the word?
After this, I'll be preparing the mac and cheese and what's it called? It's Dunkin'. My turkey. Hold on, let me make sure I got this right. Hold on. I forget. Hold on, man. Don't quote me on that.
What kind of flavoring and seasoning is that?
It is. Hold on. What is it? Oh, spatchcocking. Spatchcock.
Pause.
The turkey.
What that?
I'll send it to you, right? I'll send it to you.
Is that like a different way to like
you just take out
and glaze the turkey?
No, you take out the backbone and you break the breastbone and you basically split it open. So it just lays right across the grill. So this way it will cook evenly the whole time.
Okay.
So the meat doesn't actually have to get all the way to the top. The heat doesn't have to get all the way to the top of the turkey in the pan. It's like low.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay. All right. Yeah, because I know we was talking, at pre-pro that you smoking your turkey and
yes, sir.
Foods. Macaroni
cheese.
I've never heard of that. I've never heard that. That is different. E, you ever heard of that? E, smoking macaroni and cheese?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
You have? Have you ever had it?
Yes.
Okay. Does it taste like baked? Like how most people bake theirs in the oven? Does it taste like that with the crunchiness on it?
It's basically your macaroni with cheese, just has a little bit of a smokiness to it, but nothing different about it. It's just a different taste. That's all.
He just said there's nothing different about it except that it has a different taste.
So like when you smoke it, Greg, so I guess you get the different types of wood. Like you get like what, the hickory and the apple and.
It depends. Like I'm just going to use what because I don't want nothing too strong.
Gotcha.
Because it's not a meat, so it's not beef or something where you're trying to put something strong on it. Mm-hmm. I just want a little extra layer of flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like using all the different cheeses and doing all that, and you just get a little. You bite, you go, ooh, a little smoke on that. Okay, that's it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to try that. I mean, even though I can tell you, I'm not a big macaroni and cheese fan.
Yeah.
I bypass that. I go to everything else, but I'm gonna have to try that. That I've never heard of that. E, what about you? You cooking? E?
Yes. Yeah. We already got the food. Already prepped.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Okay.
We're ready to go here.
Now, E, what's your go-to for Thanksgiving? Like, what's your go-to dish? Like, what do you every Thanksgiving you have to have?
Potato salad.
Yo, now, Greg, do you eat potatoes? Do you have potato salad on Thanksgiving too?
No.
See, because
for me that's a summer dish.
See, and that's what some people say. Oh, that's Easter. Like me, I have it on Thanksgiving and Easter.
Nah, for me that's like a barbecue dish. That's a cold because it has to be cold. So therefore, like you eat it during warm. I don't know. I just think certain dishes that are cold and for warm Like this is cold weather, warm food. Like that's how I look at it.
Okay.
That's just how I think about it, man. Like I don't.
Yeah, I'm
You know
with
what I
you.
mean?
I like. I'm used to having potato salad for Thanksgiving. Like it's potato salad. You got pasta salad. Like yeah, like all types of stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean, everybody does it different. Ain't no right way, wrong way to do it. You know what I mean? So it's whatever you like and however you get down. This how we done it. Like it's just it like it'll be like some mashed potatoes or something like that. But then
But yeah, I have that too. Like that's what's crazy. I have mashed potatoes too. Like dog, I'm just like that. Like that's one day that I really like pig
just
out.
let go.
Let go,
let
bro.
go.
Like, and then eating on it like 2 to 3 days afterwards, like making some turkey sandwiches, like
Well,
having
the hard
leftovers.
part, I can't eat as much as before, man. Like now, it's just like I get one plate, and I'm like,
But how
yo,
big
Greg,
is
you
that
come
plate
get in
though?
that second plate.
Is it a nice size plate though?
Yeah, it's a good sized plate, but like I'll be like, you got plans like, yo, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna try this again, and next you know, you watching the game, you doing this, next you know, you just
itis.
you just silent.
Itis. But see that's because we we older now. Like before, like our metabolism was just like we could eat and that junk just go burn right off. Like you gotta get something else. Yeah.
Now the body's just like, nah, man, you don't put too much calories in here. We're gonna be here for the next 5 to 6 hours, burn this off, homie.
Because you remember like on like today, like being that we're recording this on Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve. Remember, we'll go play ball today.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be actually playing ball today, getting ready for tomorrow. And then even on some Thanksgivings, if we was able to find somewhere, we'll go play ball that morning just to get a run in before we eat. Like I remember those days. Like like now though. I mean,
we running downstairs.
Yeah, run downstairs or running to do other things.
The
take
store,
kids, the sports store. Like it's no more.
Ain't running down the court. Oh, you need me to go pick up what from the store? I'll be right back. Let me run the store real quick.
So does the wives help cook? Eat, Greg?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like Michelle does most of it, so I can't even say what's the name. Like, like I'll do the mac and cheese. This year she wants me to kind of handle the smoker on the turkey, but she look like I'm not good with poultry. I know my strengths and weaknesses. Beef, that's a fish. I can do my thing on. Poultry, it's a pain in you know what. So I'm gonna set her up. I'll spray it. I'm gonna be like, look, you need to monitor this bad boy. Like, I need you to
just watch it.
I'm gonna have it on the hour interval where I go spray the apple juice and the Worcestershare sauce on it, get a nice color and everything on it.
You got a whole little system down, okay?
Oh yeah, man, you gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. But then like I'm gonna want her to, hey, look this bird, look to get this bird the once over. But I think it's supposed to rain too, so I gotta set my canopy up. I think it is. I gotta do all that. So it's gonna be.
Now when you have it on your back, it's not covered really. Like you can't like.
Nah, there's no cover in my backyard, so like we got a like one of those 10 by 10 canopies.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop that up.
Yeah.
So this way, because I don't want the smoker is a pellet smoker, so like it's electric, so it like water on it. I don't want nothing that
water around electric. I'm putting E, what about you? E, the lady helps cook, or do you cook everything?
About half and half.
Okay.
She does so far. I do mine.
Okay. Now, do you got the kids coming over? Mom, dudes coming over?
No kids. No
kids. Okay. Just mom.
Yeah, moms will be over.
What about you, Greg? Mom, dudes? Sister, niece?
Yeah, I think my sister was South Pass, and then I think Michelle's grandmother and South Pass. That'd be about it. Try to keep it small.
Yeah, about to say that's the thing with COVID, man. And then these numbers rising, and and they scaling back things now, man. Like this Thanksgiving is gonna be one to remember because Thanksgiving is one of, and the reason why I like it the most is because I'm able to see and you're able to be around everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this year is just like now we're just gonna keep it low key. You know, my mom, she would normally come up, she ain't coming up. So it's just like, but I still need to eat. But it's gonna be different. It'll be a lot different.
I want to see these stores with their sales and stuff because like it's gonna be the first time where they just basically empty.
Well, and also, most of them are closed on Thanksgiving because you know how most stores they open up in the years past.
Later in the day.
Yeah, later in the day they're closed all day Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of a good thing that like these, those workers in the retail industry like that can be home.
That is a good thing for them because they shouldn't be working on. To me, anyway, they shouldn't be working on the holiday anyway.
It seems like
always
every year Black Friday got earlier and earlier and earlier.
They like 4:00 we open it. Like, damn, people just sitting down and eat, man. Like, yo, you serious right now? Like 3:30. You know what? Get your Black Friday sale before you get your turkey. 12:00. Like, bro, like what you talking about? It's like everybody trying to one up each other, yo.
That is funny, man. That is funny, man. Oh man, that's funny. Well, I mean, so has anything in Virginia, how they scaled that back a little bit with the numbers rising?
Yeah, we're back at 25 people in the restaurants, 50% capacity in certain areas. Gyms are still at 50%.
So they didn't close gyms down. So in Philly, I know they closed gyms. In the city of Philly, they closed gyms down.
Oh,
yeah, we're still good over here on that.
Okay. And indoor dining, Greg. No indoor dining at all. It's all takeout in the city. It hasn't got up here in the counties with us yet. I mean,
it's coming, bro.
Yeah, it's still. I think, like Lee said, it's still like 25%.
That's what worries me because sign the kids up for all this stuff and they're gonna shut it down. It's gonna be like, because what they're gonna do, the same thing they did last time. Guys, it's 2 weeks, so our numbers is just 2 more weeks. Bear with us, guys. You know what? 2 more weeks. Let you in February, and they like.
I can't really see them doing that unless they provide some type of stimulus stuff. Like, I don't think if they don't provide any type
You're
of
right.
help,
But look,
the economy would not be able to recover.
They needed to do a second stimulus a couple months ago. You know what I mean? After the first stimulus,
August,
they needed a second.
August.
they needed a second stimulus. So this situation is kind of like you well past due for everything that you said, like or thought. So, and I get it. Like a lot of them knew their political careers was hinging on some stuff. So a lot of them didn't want to put the name to paper on stuff because they knew that, hey, I might not get elected if I go along with this. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. We got to wait till January 20th. So and that's the bull drive in it. It's not for the good of the people. It's for, hey, can I keep this job and get a full pension for the next umpteen amount of years? So it sucks.
I mean, God, blessing, like we've all been able to keep our job and be able to support, our families. But there's a lot of people, man, that's on unemployment, and that's supposed to end at the end of this, end of the year. You got people,
most definitely.
The eviction, foreclosure, like that ban is supposed to end at the end of the year. Like people,
I can't see them letting that go. I really think they're gonna push it again. I
would hope so.
I don't think that a winter you're gonna have people out in the streets. Like, how is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about it. How does that look?
I know,
man. That ain't a good look for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's. But yeah.
But like I said, I don't think this COVID thing is gonna. I don't think we're gonna get past this. I mean, I know they have a couple of vaccines that they say is, they're ready to submit approval to get it out and distribute it. But I don't think we're going to be somewhat back to normal. Me personally, until summer, late summer, early fall. Once they're able to have enough vaccines for anyone other than those, because of this initial one, I think they're going to just give it, well, more than likely they will give it to the ones that are critical and need it right away. And then as they produce more, then you have the option, similar to the flu vaccine now, that you can take it. Once they have enough where that can happen, I think that's when they'll be like, all right, we can open things back up because people.
Yeah, no, it's the truth. Look, I needed to open up at least before August, bro. I need my vacation, dog. Like I'm sorry, July. I need them to open up.
Go somewhere. Guys. You need to get out of the state.
It's already, bro. It's already booked, man. Like I need to go.
Yeah,
I need to go. I'm being selfish right now.
I mean, think, man.
I don't want to have to wear a mask too. Like, I don't want like a vacation where you gotta wear a mask. No, I want
normal. Yeah.
Like, all right, we good. Boom, touchdown. Like chilling. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't even want to have to think about this.
What about you, E? What's your thoughts, man?
I mean, I don't see this getting any better unless we all continue to wear masks. I think that's the only way that's going to be controlled. And bottom line is that's how this numbers will go down. And the only way that's going to happen is if you wear your masks. And the numbers don't lie. When you wear the mask, the numbers go down.
Now, but do you think though when the vaccine comes, it'll be better, right?
I don't know. We don't know that because it's an accelerated vaccine.
Okay.
So that being said, how do you go about trying out a vaccine that's been accelerated without really giving it its proper due diligence on the test? So you can come out with a vaccine for the coronavirus, but you really couldn't come out with a vaccine for these other viruses that have already been that's been out for the longest time. Mm-hmm. Not to say that can't happen. I'm not saying that the actual coronavirus can't be, that there isn't a cure for that. I just feel like this actual vaccine is just going to be a temporary bandage, so to speak. I don't necessarily think it's going to be the actual cure. I feel like it's just going to be a quote unquote, we're going to shut the country up by giving you something to stop whining for a little bit until the next wave comes back around. And then we'll see what happens. Or it'll give it like a way to just kind of say, okay, here's something to control the amount of people that are dying for now. And then we'll see how the numbers are again until we put it back out there again. And again,
it all depends too, E, because like you got to remember, like this happened with the Spanish flu, where like
how long did that one?
That was like 1918, 1920. But like it became, now we just know it as the flu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just part of life now. So I'm not trying to say we have to just get used to it and move past it. No, we got to keep wearing the mask and being safe and trying to keep everybody as healthy as possible. But we don't know if that vaccine deadens this thing to where as though it's more of like
controllable and
more of like it's an anomaly when it does happen versus like when you see a country that has an outbreak of, because it's not even the same class of Ebola or the plague or anything like that, or Black Death or whatever. It's one of those things where it's something where it just exacerbates people's problems that they already have. Mm-hmm. So if they already have like an underlying condition or something, it exacerbates it versus it's so deadly that if you just get it, you're done. Like, you know what I mean? It kind of like,
now,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
do you think though, with like the way that we are now, with the way information is made available, right? Like where you can pick up your phone, look on a computer, and it's so much information available, and people is able to, similar to how we're doing now with the Zoom and pod and put their opinions and whatever they on this and give it to people? Do you think that that's also?
I think it saved more lives than what we think. Because we say the U.S.
But do you think it also
US,
heightened the hype around it, right? Like, because even with the flu,
made more
people
people
die from the
hypervigilant.
flu. Hundreds of thousands
I'll
of people
say
die from
this.
flu every year.
Yeah, because some people need to be frightened because some people don't have any idea of what to do during flu season and cold season.
Yeah.
You'll see somebody not wash their hands and go touch the nastiest thing and just keep moving on with life. And you're looking at them like, bro, like you're not. You ain't just gonna some water, some warm water, like some anti-bac, nothing. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that got people to realize, like, oh snap, I'm supposed to do it. So people started doing it more frequently.
That's crazy to say,
but it's the truth. I'll tell you a story, bro. I'll tell you a story. I started working in the post office, right? Working in the post office. This one guy, Mikey Bill, was just like, "Hey, Greg, they got donuts in the break room. You want to get some donuts?" I'm washing my hands like, "Mikey, nah, I'm good, man. I ain't gonna get no donuts, man. Like, I'm good." He's like, "Nah, they good. They good ones. They yum yums." Mikey, I'm good. He's like, "Well, why ain't you gonna get some donuts?" I was like, "Mikey, I've been in the bathroom. I was like, I've been here 2 months. I've been in the bathroom a couple times. I've seen what I've seen."
Just walk
he's
out,
like, he's like, well, what'd you see? I was like, "Look, bro. The first people in there touching every damn thing are the ones that just walk right out this bathroom, don't touch no water, no soap."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, I never seen that. Pay attention next time you in here. I talked to him like the next week. I'm walking out the bathroom, which is also our locker room. So I'm walking out, he walking in. He's like, "You ruined my life." I was like, "What you talking about?" He was like, "Yo,
I've seen like 8 months.
He's like, exactly. He was like, he's like, and it's the first ones in there going to grab everything. I was like, he's like, now I can't go and eat free donuts.
That's why my job
like, bro, I've been in that post office for like over going on 15 years, like this June or whatever. I ain't ever take nothing out of that.
You don't participate in.
I don't participate in nothing, bro. Nothing. Nothing.
But
I'm not saying they're bad people. It's just me. Like once I see that, bro, I ain't putting that.
I'm gonna protect myself. Like I'm not. It ain't about you. You choose to be trifling and live your life the way you want to live it. I'm just not eating that and touching anything behind your food. Shout out to Yum Yums too. They do got some.
Oh, they real deal, man.
Eat Yum Yums better than Krispy Kreme.
I guess. Wouldn't know.
When you come, next time you come, we go. I'm gonna get you some Yum Yums, bro.
Hey, Rock, that warm glaze though.
Like Krispy Kreme. If I see whoa, dog, I would do a U-turn in the middle of traffic if I see the hot sign come on at Krispy Kreme.
Oh, you know what they threw me for a loop? When they made the warm glaze, they had the glazed lemon-filled ones. I was like, you MFers, man. I was like, yo.
You like the lemon-filled Jones too?
Bro, with the glaze? Say word.
Word.
I was like, yo.
E, what's your favorite Krispy Kreme donut, E?
Well, there's two.
Because they own every corner down in Virginia, Krispy Kreme.
The glazed.
Don't tell me that. That's one good thing about Virginia.
Glazed Boston cream and the jelly.
Now you talking about the regular glaze, right? The hot glaze.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think anyone who has one of them from Krispy Kreme, go.
Bro, you slide down in your seat. If you eat it in your car, you just like this. You just like, Lord. Like, Lord, you just slide down the steering wheel like.
Shout out to Krispy Kreme, man. The warm hot glaze and the glaze lemon. Bro.
I remember the first time I gave it to my kids after the barbershop.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, because where Rel's shop is now, I was like, Krispy Kreme is straight up Nights Road.
It's on Street Road.
I'm like, yeah. So I'm driving up. They're like, where we going? I was like, oh, we gonna get some donuts. So we went super early. I was like, look, if y'all good, I'll get y'all some donuts. Uh-huh. They think we going to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, I ain't getting that garbage. So I'm driving. I'm driving up. Just having the Krispy Kremes. I was like, oh, the light's on. They like, what light? I was like, shh, relax. You understand in about 5 to 10 minutes. Just relax.
I'm about to put you on something.
Yo, they was like, Dad, what is this? I'm like, it's Krispy Kremes, man. Don't change your life.
I grew up on the Jones, man. Eat. Tell me if I'm lying. There's a Krispy Kreme on every other corner in down in Norfolk and Virginia Beach.
Negative. There's only one Krispy Kreme out here in Virginia Beach.
What, they close them down?
There's only one on Virginia Beach Boulevard.
I know what you're talking about. Right there off of
there's a health kick down there, right? They trying to live healthy down there.
There used to be one on every corner.
Shut down.
Negative. There's only one in Virginia Beach.
So they're all in Norfolk?
There's not even one in Norfolk. There's that I know of one in Norfolk.
I thought it was off of what's that road, E? Help me out. It's not it's over there by it's over there, not Little Creek. Look, is it over by Little Creek?
There might be one over that end. That's about it there. That would be the Norfolk side, but I mean over in Virginia Beach it's only on it's on Virginia Beach Boulevard.
Oh, they used to be on every corner down. Man. Now I think about it, when I was down there a couple of years ago, I had to go out to one of Virginia Beach Boulevard to get some. I remember I was like, damn, that was far. Shout out to Krispy Kreme, man. Some good donuts, man, and Yum Yums. Even when you come up, we'll get some Yum Yums, bro. All right, y'all catch did y'all look at the draft? Y'all look at the draft last Wednesday?
I actually didn't. I was watching like what was I watching? My NBC shows came back on. So me and Michelle was catching up on like Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. They all came on, and SWAT came on CBS. So we was watching all 4 of those. Like I did tune in to see. Chicago. The guy that makes it's Dick Wolf that
NBC on Wednesday night is for life. Didn't the draft come on Wednesday? Or was it Thursday?
Yeah, it came on Wednesday. It's NBC is like Wednesday night is Chicago.
But
Chicago Med Fire PD.
For Life comes on at 10. But you don't watch.
Nah, bro. Yeah. You got the wrong channel, man.
Nah, I thought For Life is on Wednesday and For Life.
But the whole point is I did tune in to see the Sixers pick Maxey, who I did want.
Sorry.
And I seen the Sixers pick Maxey, who I was excited. Like a nice 2-guard that has a little grind to him. And hey, hopefully, Lord willing, we get us one of those Kentucky players that had to suppress their game, but in the pros, they can.
Talking like D-Book. You hope you like D-Book?
Yeah, something. Look, something. Can we get something?
Jamal Murray. You hope you like one of them,
bro. We ended up with Markelle Fultz. Like, you know what I mean? Like, can we just please win?
But he's actually hooping in Orlando, though. He's hooping.
No, hold on. We ended up with Zaire Smith one year instead of Michael Porter Jr. Can we just win for once? Can we just win? Can we just get the right thing for once? For once.
I mean, y'all look, man. Y'all, everything's in line up. I got to give you credit. Like things are lining up for y'all. Y'all got the coach.
I don't believe that.
Y'all got the GM. Y'all got the GM that'll go out and get Get what you need.
Look, man, I don't trust him.
He's trying to
I
get
don't
Harden
trust
there
him.
though. You should be good with that.
Look, I don't want Harden if you're going to trade Simmons, like or Embiid. Like I
You
don't
gotta
want
trade
Harden
one
to
of
do
them,
that.
dog. They not just gonna
No,
give
you don't.
Harden
Stop.
for. What are they
Stop.
gonna give you Harden for? What's the for Thibault?
Nah, for Tobias, you can have him for Tobias
But
here.
ain't nobody don't
Contracts match.
Don't nobody want that shit. The Knicks did good. The Knicks did good.
I mean, well, I'm not like gonna jump over the moon because of that. I mean,
But that's a good pick
is.
though. He's alright. Bull's alright.
They got the kid from Dayton, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's alright, man. He
didn't call me screaming, so I'm assuming he liked that pick.
Yeah, that's the first good pick for them in a while.
I will be honest with you. I wanted Halliburton because we needed a guard, and I felt that was the better.
Y'all got a lot of power forwards, bro.
I felt that was the better. I felt like that was the better pick. But when I'm going to trust the new regime that's in New York with Leon Rose and Worldwide, whatever his name is. I can't remember what the freak his name
Worldwide West.
Worldwide West, whatever his name is. I'm just going to hope and see that
you got Tom Thibodeau coaching,
and we're going to trust.
Nothing else.
I like Tom.
If we're going to trust it, we're going to trust this process.
Assistant.
And I think the way that the direction that we're trying to go, I would hope that is in the best interest. And I'm not going to say anything about it. We made some somewhat decent signings. We got rid of a lot of weight. We opened up the salary cap to $40 million. That was a good move.
Y'all can get Westbrook. Y'all can get Westbrook.
We got a subpar point guard in Austin Rivers, which I'm not going to say that's really great or really bad.
Wow,
but it is
that's a slap in the face to him. Damn, man. Like,
that's not bad. I'm just saying he's a subpar point guard.
He said a subpar. You might as well say he hot ass, hot garbage, bro.
He's an above average NBA player.
He's good. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't say above average. He's above average. He's above average. Like this.
He's above.
He's a good. If you got a role,
he's better than what we've had. He's better than what we've had.
He's better than Dennis Smith Jr. or Moody.
And we don't have anybody. We haven't had a whole bunch of point guards, so I'm just glad that we're trying to make some decent signings. I'm glad
Westbrook.
The main thing is we didn't give anybody up in the draft.
He said he wanted decent point guards, right?
Here's the deal. Because there was some rumors. There were some rumors going around that we were going to give up. We were going to give up Mitchell Robinson and some other players to move up in the draft to Cleveland to go get Obi, and that was going to be like the mother of all errors because I was like, you're going to give up Mitchell Robinson and to go up to get Obi. So when we saw Obi start to slide down in the draft. I was like, all right. I was like, we're going to be good because at least we don't have to give up anybody to get.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up Mitchell Robinson. Like that's your one.
Well, that's what they were doing. They were thinking about They were thinking about giving up Kevin Knox and Mitchell Robinson.
I give him up.
To move up in the draft to go get
the right team. Get that kid. He's gonna be a problem, right?
Kevin Knox.
Yeah, he can play. He can play. Bro,
Kevin Knox can play.
I've seen him.
He can play.
They just don't use him right.
I think what's going to happen this year, which is why I'm feeling like the whole process with Leon Rose and Worldwide West and Tom Thibodeau and the new regime that they're coming in, I'm going to give this an opportunity. I really want to see where this $40 million is going to go, because the reality is we got a lot of money. No, I don't know. I think Westbrook
is box office, bro.
I think Westbrook's going to stay with Harden down there, and they're gonna, with the new their sign.
Please stop selling Westbrook like he's gonna be a game changer.
He's not that good. Westbrook had his moment, but he's not.
Okay, all right. So he's not that good, right? Like, so this year we do the fantasy, then give him to me for Kevin Knox.
No, well, I mean, depends on where he goes. Depends on where he goes.
It don't matter where
he goes.
Westbrook get a triple double wherever he's at.
Where's he gonna go?
It don't matter. He gonna beat Westbrook.
That's because he tells everybody not to rebound. Look, Let that ball hit 2 and 3 times so I can come pick it up.
The reality is if he comes to New York, great. And if we don't have to pay a whole lot to get him, even better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sit here and be,
he's better than what y'all got there. I'll tell you that now.
He's definitely better. He's definitely better than what we got. We would definitely accept that. But just like I said, we just have to see what we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see.
Let me just put this out there. I just want to put this out there. If Morey wants to change my mind about him, make a trade for a player that's undervalued or undervalued super high. So this way you don't have to use Ben and Joel. I want to see a guard that could come in and can do the scoring, like a 2 guard. That's what they need. It doesn't have to be Harden. You know what I mean? Like
you gotta give it too much to get Harden.
But my thing is Harden's 31. He don't fit their timeline. Zach LaVine fits their timeline. CJ McCollum fits their timeline. Like that fits a timeline. They're in their mid to early. Yeah, you know what I mean? Those guys fit timeline and they could do exactly the same thing. Now they ain't gonna do it at Harden's level, but they can also play more team ball where they don't need the ISO as much.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the ball can move and not stick, and you can actually run a nice offense where guys are getting easy buckets. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. If Morey wants to impress me, do a move like that. I don't need to see I've seen Harden for the last 10 years jacking up bad shots and resetting the pick and roll 62 times in the 24-second shot clock so he could get his thing going. Like, you know what I mean?
62
great.
times.
That's all. Like, bruh, I want to see something different. Like,
Zach LaVine's a good. I like that one. Shout out to Zach LaVine. Right? If fantasy didn't shut down last year, he was gonna be the reason I was gonna beat the champ. Shout out to Zach LaVine.
No, he wasn't gonna beat me.
Yeah, I was gonna beat you.
No,
I beat you in fantasy, Greg. Oh yeah, I did.
No, you did.
Yeah,
no,
I did. Yeah, I did. I beat you. I beat you. I beat you. Yes, I did.
You didn't beat me.
Yes, I did.
You beat me. You ain't beat me.
I beat
you. Ain't beat me. You beat
I beat you and
Pete. You didn't beat me.
Only person I kept losing to was your cousin. Not Tyrone. What was your other cousin? George. I could never beat him. It was like I hated that. Like subpar team, but I could never beat him. Like I beat you and Pete. I was gonna beat you.
You didn't beat me.
Shout out to Pete.
I only had like 1 or 2 losses.
And one of them was to me. Go check it back. Go back check it.
Whatever.
Yeah, we got a plan that
broken clocks right.
We got a plan that too, Greg, because the season started 22nd. So
I know we got a plan to Zoom to do the draft or whatever.
Jones out. That's gonna be
try to see if everybody can get on. But we need a player to replace Dinkins because Dinkins not playing this year.
Yeah, nah, he quit 2 games into the season. Shout out to Dink. Still love you though.
Second time quitting.
Yeah, right. Was he at least this time? So if we do Zoom, can we do like a virtual board maybe on the Zoom?
Nah, we can't do that. You know how long that would take, bro?
What?
Because who's gonna have it at their house to sit there and do it?
No, I'm saying like I think it's like something online we can do, and we can click and put the players in. Like I can show the screen and show like, all right, well, Greg got what's the name, and then we click on it and put it in there. Can we do that? Can we do like the fantasy board? Like we can show the fantasy board. Like everyone has it on their phone and they select who they select, and then we can show like mirror the screen.
Yeah, we could if we do it on the ESPN app, we could put the ESPN app up. You could put it on your screen, share your screen.
Yeah.
So it would show real time who's being.
I think I'm looking at that. Yeah, I have a screen set up for that and probably look at that because I was hoping this COVID stuff scaling back up and nobody's going to nobody's house like that.
We got to just find that 9th person to be in there. I know Sean. Once I told him that we was playing for money, he was like,
I don't mind Sean, and I know listeners. I don't mind Sean, aka Crack Collectors, being in it, but he can't be on no BS. Like he has to know, like
no BS.
All right, man. So, all right. Any E? We all in first place. E. The Giants, The Redskins, the Eagles.
Whew.
Well,
Well,
the Eagles.
I don't even
Eagles
want to talk about
technically in first.
NFL. Is
They're
that it?
technically in first place with the.
Are we finished or we done? Are we finished or we done?
What's wrong, Greg?
I ain't gonna say no more. Are we finished or we done?
What's wrong, Greg?
I ain't gonna say it no more. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Oh, it's not. E, you got it. You got anything you want to say in the NFL? E, real quick.
Nope.
We all like that. The NFC East is trash, bro. That is trash. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the game tomorrow.
Let me just say this too. For all these Eagles fans that want to, like, all right, Carson Wentz is not playing well. Well, you understand that. But if you're gonna sit here and tell me that Howie Roseman didn't just lay out one of the worst rosters I've seen in about the last 5 to 10 years,
yeah,
you have lost your ever. That roster is all. You have a practice squad guy come in and be a number one receiver. That means your receiver room wasn't good to begin with.
Well, y'all got a
squad
lot
guy
of
that
D-Jack is out. D-Jack is out.
Bro, D-Jack was never good. He was good about 5 to 10 years ago. Bro, he's 33. Name me a 33-year-old speed receiver that's still good, still playing. I'll wait.
He's better than what y'all have on the field now.
You got an Alshon Jeffrey that don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Like, and you trying to bro, what are you doing? Like, Howie Roseman needs to be fired ASAP.
Y'all got injuries on the offensive line and stuff like that.
No. Right.
I'm trying to throw you, and then this is coming from you take it, bro. I'm trying to throw you a lifeline, bro.
No.
Just take it in the Super Bowl.
We got Jason Peters, who we should have moved on from 2 to 3 years ago. Still bringing him
50.
back.
Yeah, he like 50.
Yeah, bro, like what are we doing? We can't get younger. Why are we
seen him walking on the field the other day. I was like, whoa.
I don't begrudge anybody, and I ain't mad at these dudes for taking the money. I'm mad at the GM for giving the money. Yeah. Bro, it's your job to go, nah, bro. Like, we appreciate your service. As soon as you retire, we got a nice spot back here in this organization for you. Yeah. But it's wearing a suit or a sweat jacket or something like that. You won't be wearing a uniform.
Yeah.
This MFer is giving out guaranteed money to dudes that ain't playing. Like, what are you doing? And then throwing the quarterback under the bus like he just, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Carson's doing. He's playing bad. He's holding on to the ball too long. He's taking too many sacks. He's throwing too many interceptions.
This is my other thing. Give that man give him the Bill Belichick. Give him the Frank Wright out in Indiana. See what those teams do with him at QB, bro. Stop, man. Look,
Andy Reid don't need him. I bet Andy Reid don't.
No. Give them to those two coaches. Man, watch. All of a sudden it'd be, that's a Carson Wentz I remember. You know what I mean? Like, they running the offense. They run the offense that suits them. They ain't doing this group. Man, look.
What week is this? Week 12? Man. What week is this? What week coming up? 12?
Look, season can't get over fast enough. Can we
Carson's he's standing up healthy. Like, at least he hasn't got hurt yet. That's a positive.
Look, man.
He might need to get hurt to go.
Nah, I don't put it like this. I don't want him to get hurt, and I don't want to I'm just looking at it like, bro. This, and I said it from the first game when we played against you guys, the Washington football team. I was like, this is not a good team. This is not a good roster. Like, you guys y'all had the better defense. Y'all had the better defense all day. Like, I looked at it like y'all had the better overall team, except for like one quarter. One quarter, we had the better overall team.
First quarter, y'all jumped out. I was like, well, this is gonna be over soon. Quick.
And then it just went downhill from there. It literally, that's the whole season. Their best quarter was the first 12 minutes, and then from there it just spiraled out of control. They never caught on.
The whole division is trash. We couldn't beat the Giants once this year.
Don't sleep on the Giants, bro. They play hard, though. They play hard. I give y'all credit.
Yeah, y'all might win the division. I'm not even joking.
I said
y'all might win it.
I said
5 wins.
I said that John from when they played the Eagles last week from the first quarter. I was like, oh, Giants gonna win this. And like everybody in my house, like, whoa, why you saying that? I was like, no, look how they playing. They playing hungry and expired. This other team is playing like hot garbage.
And this is without Saquon too, which I think kind of helps Jones. Like he's able to like do more.
Nah,
like,
they're gonna recruit over his ass. They're gonna recruit over his ass. Yo, if they don't make the playoffs and they get a top 10 pick and they got a chance at somebody, they're gonna recruit over him. Yeah, man.
We picking up your team. E, no comeback.
Right now, he got a tear in his eye. He got a tear in his eye of this happiness. All
I'm gonna say is this: if there's an opportunity for us to move up in the draft and get a quarterback like Trevor Lawrence, and for us to be able,
you shooting for the stars.
and for us to trade and for us to move out and trade Daniel Jones to get somebody like him, great. If we don't, I'm not going to worry about it. The season is lost anyway. The division sucks. I'm really not too concerned about it anyway. So it's not like we're competing against any other teams that are there that are just as good.
Yeah.
I mean,
y'all might win it with 5 wins, man. Y'all might win it with 5 wins.
We're going to win it for 5 wins only to get blown out in the first round. So it's not.
Hey, at least you got to the playoffs. I just want to get to the
playoffs. At least you showed up.
Yeah, right. All right. Y'all watching anything new on TV? Greg, I know you say your shows came back on ABC.
Shows came back on. Just watch my usual. So, like, Big SWAT's on tonight with Jamal Moore. We watched that one.
Is that good?
Yeah, I like it. We've been watching the last few years. It's a lot of different topics. Good show.
Okay.
Good show.
Is it play off the movie a little bit, or is it something totally different?
It's more off the TV show from the back in the day.
Okay.
I think what me and Michelle did start watching. I don't know if I told you guys. Designated Survivor on Netflix.
Oh yeah, with Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah.
That's my.
We started watching that. Yeah, that joint was
good.
That
joint good.
So like,
you on first season? You on season 1?
Nah, we on season 3, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
So, or season 2, I forget. At the end of season 2. So like, if we don't have any shows on, that's what we're watching.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We're trying to finish that up, and we'll move on.
Did you check out For Life yet? I was saying NBC, but it's ABC. The show about the guy who went to jail, was wrongly convicted or whatever, and became a lawyer and got himself out. I mean, 50 is the executive producer. Check that junk out. It's good. It's on season 2.
For Life? Okay.
For Life. Yeah, that junk's good.
Okay.
What about you? You watching anything?
Not really. I haven't been doing too much TV binging. That much.
Yeah? Just come in, watch the games on Sundays a little bit, working.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. How's things coming with your suit line and everything?
Not much that's been done. I've been busy with work, so just been new job, new work, so everything's just kind of on hold for now. With COVID kind of slowed everything up.
Yeah, hopefully, like I said, man, hopefully next year, man, things open back up. You could really, start moving forward with that. And like I said, when you get everything up and running a little bit, we'll discuss it on the pod, different stuff like that, because that's big time, bro. Big time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fellas, happy Thanksgiving. Y'all be safe. Enjoy time with your family. Whether they come and see you or they Zoom or whatever. Okay. Till next time, this is the Men on the Podcast. Signing out. All right, bro. Be safe, man. All right. On behalf of the Men on the Podcast, we'd like to thank you for watching. We ask that you please go subscribe to our YouTube page, Men on the Podcast, our Instagram, m.o.h.podcast. We'd like to wish everyone a happy, safe Thanksgiving. Spend time with family, enjoy. Until next time.